Now. Hey guys, it's Beekeeping with Benjamin here. And today, my dad went to Chattanooga and he got 3 boxes of bees. Packages, yeah. That's what I meant. And this year we have a goal to try and hit 20 hives, is that it? 20 hives. And so
I bought these packages. Well, I got on the reserve list for them some time ago when I was at one hive. I guess I didn't anticipate having as much success as I've had. We've already gone, and it's like mid-April. We've gone from one hive between catching swarms and cutouts and trap outs. We've gone from one hive to 10. This will make 13. So we're 7 down from reaching our goal of 20. I probably wouldn't have bought these actually if I'd known we'd been so successful. I would just keep catching swarms. But you know, I paid for them. You have to pay in advance, put down a deposit, so I just went with it. These are Italian queens, so these will be Italian. Kind of generic, kind of a starter. Shadow, sit
down. Oh, somebody's a silly kitty.
Cameo by our cat. I probably wouldn't have bought these, mostly because my goal this year is to transition to local bees. I'm interested in swarms, I'm interested in trap outs, I'm interested in cutouts. Bees that have proven themselves that they can live in this climate, because I had so much trouble last year from kind of generic Italian type starter bees. So anyway, we'll see how these do, and hopefully they'll make it through the year. If they don't look good, what I'll probably do is just change the queen, and I'll have my bees make a queen cell from one of my local colonies, 3 queen cells, and we'll requeen them with some local queens, and that'll reestablish the whole colony to a local bee.
I never thought it would be video bonfire.
This is a very temporary setup. I absolutely would not recommend 2x6s in plastic buckets. This is going to be here like a week tops. Okay, this will not be able to support the weight of a fully established hive. But I'm kind of in a pinch. I need to buy some cinder blocks and some nice posts where I can mount them, and until I can do that, this is a way to just get them out of the boxes and let them start foraging. So that's just a very temporary setup. So, okay, I took the wood off, and then what is this, Benjamin?
I believe that is the queen.
Yes, and you can see as soon as I pull her up, they're starting to come out. Now, I don't have a whole lot of experience. I'm assuming these will have a swarm mentality and they won't attack me, but if I get stung, we're going to go get our suit on.
That's why I'm backing away. Because
swarms are not very. Oh, she's a pretty queen. Very golden, typical Italian. She's in there if you can see her. Walk her up to the camera.
I'm sorry.
Okay, calm down, son. If you can see her in there. Yeah, there's so many bees on top of her. And I don't want to agitate them. She is in there if you get a second to see her. She's got some
kind of off the camera, Dad. Move down a little bit.
She has some attendants in there with her. When people package queens, they always put attendants in there with her to just kind of take care of her. The queen really can't do much of anything for herself.
Other than lay eggs.
The attendants take care of her. And you can see all of these are wanting to be attendants. They're wanting to take care of who they've decided is their queen, so that's good. Down here, you can see a cork.
No, it's the other side, Dad.
Is it the other side?
Yeah, look. Look in the... You can see the candy on the other side.
Oh, yeah, you're right. On this side...
Hello.
I think we've established I'm probably going to have to put my suit on. They don't like carbon dioxide, and I think I breathe on them. I didn't get stung, but they gave me a good warning. Am I on cam?
Yeah.
On this side, there is a small piece of wax paper. Underneath that is sugar candy. They will eat through that. There's a hole on this side underneath this metal piece, and there's a hole here. Typically what you would do is pull out the cork. There's a cork on each side. Pull out the cork on the candy side. Try not to breathe on these guys. Pull out the cork on the candy side and let them chew their way through. They'll eat the candy and they'll release the queen that way.
But if they don't want the queen, they're going to try to attack her through the screen. They won't think to eat through the candy to try to get to her.
These queens have been sitting with these bees for a number of days, so they don't see her as a threat. They see her as their queen. They've acclimated to her and they've become familiar with her pheromone. So I'm going to pull out this cork on this side, which will release her immediately. Before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and go put my suit on. Can you pause the video?
Alright, we'll be back in a second. While my dad's getting into his bee suit, I just wanted to say, you can see how they're, I don't know if you guys can see it, but like they're flying around. Yeah, see, you can see one there. Or, you did. Yeah, they're flying around and they're trying, I think my dad, yeah, there's the queen. So I'm going to pause the video and wait for him to come back out.
Alright, when it comes to getting stung,
It ain't fun.
I'm really most concerned with my face. My hands, because they're high contact, they're in there. I mean, if I get a couple of stings to the arms, I'm cool. But I want my face protected, I want my eyes protected. I definitely don't want to get stung on the eye or in the eyes. That could not be very good for your vision. So I'm not putting on a full suit. Don't really have a whole lot of time for that. But okay, so what we have here, I've taken the queen out, and you can see they're already starting to show some interest in coming out. Kind of nudge them out of the way. They're going to go in this box. Because what we have here, and they've been in this box for about a week. They are so ready to go. I was supposed to pick these up Wednesday. Today is Saturday. But it was all the way in Chattanooga and I just couldn't get out there. They came in earlier than I thought they would.
First we have a cat photobombing, now we have a bee photobombing.
So, I'm always trying, and it's very hard, I'm always trying to have zero casualties when I'm working with my bees. Alright, this is a can of sugar syrup. Okay, it's basically what they've been eating on for a week. Very heavy, naturally.
Getting attacked by a bee over here.
These white spots. This is why they're showing aggression. The white spots, that's wax. Okay? They're putting down wax because they've established that, well, we're not going to get out of here, so this is going to be our colony. And when they start putting down wax, then they have something to defend in their minds. Okay, so that's why they, I'm guessing, and again, I'm not the expert on aggressiveness and bee packages, but I'm guessing that if I had gotten them earlier, that they would have more of a swarm mentality. Swarms are not aggressive. You never need, if it's a new swarm, you really don't need any sort of protection with a new swarm. They won't attack you. They have nothing to defend. They're basically homeless. These guys, in their minds, are no longer homeless. That little box is their home. So they have something to defend, which is why they were all up in my face a little bit a while ago. So, taking this out, when I take this out, the sugar syrup, again, try not to crush anybody. Bees are here. Typically what people do is they shake the heck out of these things. I'm going to try this.
That way they can just crawl out.
The reason I'm thinking I can do this, you typically would, oops, hello. You typically would not be able to do this. They're all falling in. You typically would not be able to do this with a typical package. These guys have been in here for a week. They've acclimated to the queen. That queen is their mama, okay? They want to go to mama.
It's like little 2-year-olds.
So, Bees in there. I'm thinking they'll go in there too. We'll let it sit a while. We'll see what happens. All right. In order to. Also, I don't want to get stuck.
I think we've established
In
that.
order to help a little bit, make it look like a home. What they consider a home. Let's go ahead and make it a little dark.
You don't want a bunch of angry
We'll see
bees.
how that goes. All right. What I'm thinking we'll do is they will do is do the march, where they'll start when after the scent starts settling down, they'll know where she is. They'll smell her. They'll start walking out of the box and into the. They'll walk out of the package box and into the beehive box. All right. Number 2.
Yeah, look who I found walking into the garage.
Focus, son. Come on, move you over here. All right, number 2. You take a few frames out, give it some room, and then basically just go through the same process. Again, these are Italian queens. It's a breed of bee. It's the most common. It's the ones that are recommended for beginners. But I mean, a lot of seasoned folks use Italian queens. They're known for high honey production. They're known for a lot of calmness. I'm saying that the bees that are in here with her, those are not her genetic children. I have no idea what their behavior is like. But her children in the future, her eggs that hatch,
In about 1.5 months.
will be very calm. Yep, about a month and a half. They'll be very calm and they'll be very high in honey production. So you might ask, well, why wouldn't you want those? It sounds great, but
We don't know what they're.
there's so many different climates across the country and across the world.
We don't know how grumpy they are.
Bees that I know have lived in a tree or lived in someone's wall, or local bees that have survived 1 or 2 or 3 winters here, I know can live and do well in the Middle Tennessee climate. I know they know how to find adequate food. I know they know everything. They can handle the pests that are here and so forth. Pulling out queen number 2, slowly and easily. Never assume bees will naturally get out of the way. They will always get in the way. That's why it's so hard not to kill any. Alright, here we go. Queen number 2. She is, where is she? She's in there, alive, healthy, nice, golden Italian queen. Alright. We'll go in this box. And earlier I talked about how I was going to pull the cork out. I'll do that later. I probably won't do it on cam, just for the sake of getting this done. But I'm going to set them all free once they've moved out of their box. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing, not necessarily aggression, pretty close to aggression. Not what I would typically see with a swarm. I mean, not like a fully established colony, but yeah, you see there's blacks in here also.
If he had gotten them on Wednesday, probably wouldn't be already building comb.
There. Take it off a little bit. See if they'll go to mama here in a little bit. It'll take a while for that many bees to come out.
Isn't that like a pound of bees?
3.
3 pounds,
A typical package is 3 pounds of bees.
which is about 1 deep.
Well, right there.
So now we got 2 packages sifting in.
One other thing, some of my failed colonies last year, good thing about it is,
Left a lot of honey for
they
us.
left me pre-waxed frames. I mean, okay? And then go put it back. Alright, so this is going to be a massive head start. Typically a package would have to do everything from step 1. They have to build their own packs. I even put a couple of frames of honey in there.
Got bees flying all over me.
This will be a good head start for these guys. Alright, third one going in. Radio. Come on, get out of the way. Crawling around, solid gold color, Italian. Alright. Put her in here. We'll release her here in a little bit. Let's put her in here for now. Come on, guys, get out of the way. Girls. All workers are females. The only males in a colony are the drones. Alright. Now we need to get out of the way here.
No.
Oh. Okay, see, they're all over in my face. You can tell this one's got some wax in there also. Yeah, they're coming out of the hive tool.
No shadow. Crazy cat. I'm really sorry, guys. He's not usually this bad behaved.
Alright, here we go.
I think what it is our cat likes to get on top of a ladder and just chill. And he's trying to climb up, but he doesn't realize it's there. Just a little side comment.
Focus, son. Alright, number 3 going in.
The sugar water just rolled away.
Let it sit like that a little while. A little bit of dark. We'll see how that goes. And that is basically how you set up, well, it's really not standard procedure for setting up packages, but it's how I did it. Because again, they've been in there for a week, they've acclimated to the queen, they've accepted her. Because of that, I will release her here in a little bit. I'm going to let some of the bees come out. If they don't come out, I'll shake them out of the boxes. What else? Typically what you would do, you would take the queen out, you would remove the cork from the candy side again so that they could eat through the candy and get to the queen and release her, and then by the time they do that, it'll take several days, they will become acclimated to her, and they will have accepted her. If you do it too quickly, they'll see her as an intruder and they'll kill her. So, all of these bees, they could come from, gosh, hundreds of different hives even. Package bees are commercial beekeepers that have hundreds of hives, go to different hives and shake off bees from a number of their colonies into this great big funnel that falls into each of these boxes until they have 3 pounds in each box. Then they seal it up, they put a new queen in there, and that's it. Okay? So these bees are from so many different colonies. Once they're initially in the box, they have all different sorts of ideas in their mind of what their queen smells like. Okay? It takes a while for them all to acclimate, 3 days, 4 days, for them to acclimate to the scent of the new queen, but they will do that. So typically you would leave that new queen in there for about 3 or 4 days if they haven't been in the package for more than a day or two, and by the time they eat through the candy, she'll be released, they'll be good to go. We've already acclimated to her. I'm going to let them out here in a little bit. I'm still taking a risk because she may decide to leave and they'll all leave with her. We're hoping that's not going to happen, but these queens have been locked up for a long time. I'm ready to let them loose. We're going to keep our fingers crossed. But typically, after the queen is in there, you would shake the bees out. Okay? Some folks argue shaking is not good. Just put the box in there, let them come out by themselves. People have been shaking for a long time. I mean, the bees are fine. These bees will all be replaced in a month and a half regardless. So, anyway,
for those of you,
after you shake them all out, you put the lid on and you're good to go. Okay, we're doing it this way. We'll see how it goes, and that's basically it. You have anything else to say, Benjamin?
just a side comment. Worker bees usually last for about 5 weeks. But anyway, 6, yeah.
6.
Depends on what they're doing. So thank you so much.
We're up to 105, by the way.
Yeah. Did you put the video up that you took on my birthday?
Yep.
You can go see that. It's the video just before this. I was so excited. Like, thank you guys so much. Like, I don't know how to
Why are you excited?
explain.
What happened?
We hit a milestone.
Which is what?
100.
Yep. On Benjamin's birthday.
On my birthday of all
we
days.
reached 100 subscribers on YouTube. YouTube channel is youtube.com/beekeeping plus Benjamin.
Well, I mean, if you're watching
or
this
if you
video.
just do a search for Beekeeping with Benjamin, you'll find it that way also. We reached 100 subscribers. Since Benjamin's birthday, we were not at 105. I've heard before that once you pass 100, the numbers move a lot quicker. We'll see what happens. But thanks, folks. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, we'd like to encourage you to subscribe. And on Yahoo, I'm sorry, subscribe on YouTube and become part of our following.
Yeah.
All right, wrap it up, Benjamin. What else?
Beekeeping isn't that scary. If you think about it, all it is, like, it's not that scary, I say, as I'm terrified of a single bee.
You have no protection.
Yeah, I have no protection, but like once you have like a full Africanized honeybee suit, you'll be good to go. It's not that scary once you're used to it. I've only been stung 3 times. He's been stung 60, something like that. Give or take. Thank you for watching this video. If you can, leave a like and subscribe, because both of those would be very helpful in getting this channel growing. I might do a funny moments compilation soon. Compilation. Of funny moments that's happened throughout. Yeah. See you guys in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for 100 subscribers. Thank you so much.